Last night's check-in really was a brief one, wasn't it? And I was just absolutely shattered. I totally missed out on doing the video earlier in the day and left it till the very last minute, with literally only 45 minutes of the day left to go. But it was a really good time down in Abingdon at this jiu-jitsu seminar, and just feels very, very different. Obviously, it is very different to running ultra marathons and swim runs and all those things. So kind of good to be back doing things like that and kind of mixing it up. I sort of haven't been doing quite so much of the jiu-jitsu since I've been training for the Frog Ground round. So there'll be more of that sort of thing to come, I'm sure, but I'll just be more disciplined and organised with getting these check-in videos done earlier in the day. But speaking of videos, that's one of the things that I was looking at checking in with and talking about in this video, yesterday's video as well. I've been doing rather a lot. So I've been doing my Facebook Lives every day, and I've been continued to enjoy doing them. But I've also set myself the challenge of doing a LinkedIn video each day. And the major difference between the two is that the LinkedIn videos I've been putting together, I've probably done 3 this week, I think, trying to do them much shorter. So no preamble, just straight in with content, try to grab attention, just straight into the message, the information, as it were, because it feels like a very different platform to Facebook. Well, it is a very different platform. So just experimenting really at the moment. And some of the videos I've done have had the transcribed captions. Some of them haven't. In fact, most of them this week, I don't think any of them this week I've used captions on, but I have done some in the past. So just testing it, seeing what difference it makes to have captions versus not captions. And again, just really experimenting with trying to condense the messages, keeping the messages to just one major point, and delivering it in one of these little videos. So enjoying that as well, kind of slightly different format, but as I said before, still trying to keep that conversational feel to it. Had a bit of a success through LinkedIn as well this week, although nothing's absolutely concrete guaranteed yet. But I put up a post about coaching clients, and somebody actually said, yep, okay, want to do some coaching. And then somebody else has actually been in touch, and I had a good conversation with them today about potentially doing some work in September, early part of September. Organization's been through a lot of change recently. It's been demerged. It's a big global company, demerged and then merged. So the whole structure's changed, and there's a lot of uncertainty, and there has been a lot of stress in the organization, in this particular sales division, for some time now, for a good couple of months. So they're looking at sort of drawing a line, resetting, and kicking off again in September with some fresh stuff and a new look at the future. So they're keen to bring me in to do a half-day workshop, blended learning, all the good things that I want to be doing. And it's just unfortunate timing. Well, it's not unfortunate timing. It could be perfect timing, as in being in September. But right now, the main decision maker, the head of sales, is away. Then my guy who wants to bring me in, he's away there for 2 weeks. So it's probably looking at 3 weeks' time when we'll get some sort of resolution on this. But it just feels like another really good opportunity to go with the other two that I still haven't got anything back from. That was the other thing I was going to mention yesterday. I'm waiting to hear some news back from one of the gigs. The lady, my point of contact, she's on holiday at the moment. I've got an out of office response. So that's just on the hold for the time being. But again, probably realistically looking like a piece of work for September as well. Still no confirmation either way on Naples for next month, and that's getting closer and closer, and the closer it gets, the less likely it feels like it's going to be. So we shall see. But feeling buoyed up with everything in terms of how I'm using LinkedIn at the moment. I think that's a key thing. It's just to kind of keep a track of not just doing it, but actually, is it working? Am I getting things back from it? And then to keep doing the things that I'm doing. So it's a slightly diversion from the tactics, the strategies, not just tactics, but strategies that I have been using before. Big diversion in terms of putting out more of my content into these different platforms, a lot more, in fact. And just saying, look, this is what I do, this is who I am. And instead of just going out there to individuals one by one, It's just telling everybody, this is what I'm doing right now. This is what I want to be doing. This is who I want to be working with. And I can see the potential for doing this and creating this depth of content and breadth of content as well, to sort of demonstrate and give value as well. I know that videos like this that I'm doing in Facebook and also on LinkedIn, they make a difference to some people. Not everybody, of course, not everybody, but some people hear those messages and they make changes. And if I can use that as a way to demonstrate who I am and what I do, and possibly attract the kind of target audience that I'm looking to attract for my corporate speaking work, and make a difference to individuals in the meantime, then I think that's a pretty good approach. So anyway, there's my check-in for the day. I'll be back again with more tomorrow, but for now, thanks for watching. Give it a YouTube thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.